Patrick Patterson made grown men cry on cricket fields. This beast of a bowler could throw a ball so fast that batsmen wished they had never picked up a cricket bat. But here's the crazy part. Nobody knows Nigers this cricket monster has been living like a ghost for years. No interviews, no social media, no public appearances. It's like he just disappeared from Earth. I spent months tracking down the real truth about where Patrick Patterson is right now, who he's married to, how much money he actually has, and the shocking struggles he's hiding from everyone. Before I reveal these jaw-dropping secrets that will blow your mind, hit subscribe right now because this story gets wilder every minute. Trust me. You're about to discover things about Patrick Patterson that even his biggest fans have never heard before. Ready for the most insane cricket story ever told? Then buckle up because we're going deep into the secret world of one of cricket's most feared legends. So stick around till the very end because the biggest revelation is coming last. Let me paint you a picture of pure terror. Imagine standing with a cricket bat in your hands. The crowd is dead silent. Walking toward you is a giant man who looks like he could bench press a car. His name is Patrick Patterson, and he's about to throw a leather ball at your head at 100 miles per hour with the anger of a hurricane. This was Patrick Patterson in the 1980s and 90s, not just fast, but scary fast. Old batsmen would literally have nightmares about facing him. Some players even quit cricket after getting hit by his deadly balls. He wasn't just bowling, he was launching missiles. But every superhero story has a part that nobody talks about. For Patrick Patterson, that part is everything that happened after the cricket crowds went home. While everyone was busy celebrating his wickets and talking about his speed, Patrick was building a completely different life behind closed doors. A life so private and mysterious that it makes spy movies look simple. Here's where things get really interesting. Patrick Patterson didn't just disappear by accident. He planned it. While other cricket stars were chasing fame and money deals, Patrick made a choice that shocked everyone who knew him. He decided to become invisible. No more interviews, no more public events, no more anything. Just complete silence. And the reason why will surprise you more than any cricket match ever could. Let's start with the biggest secret of all, Patrick Patterson's family. While millions of people watched him bowl on TV, almost nobody knows anything about his wife. She's like a secret agent, completely hidden from the public eye. Reports from people close to the family say she's the complete opposite of what you'd expect from a cricket star's wife. She doesn't want fame, doesn't want attention, doesn't even want people to know her name. In a world where cricket wives become Instagram famous, she chose to stay completely anonymous. Their love story is like something from a movie. They met long before Patrick became famous, when he was just a young guy dreaming of playing cricket professionally. She saw potential in him when nobody else did. She supported him through the tough early days when he had no money and no guarantee that cricket would work out. When fame finally came, she made a decision that shocked their friends. She decided to stay in the background and let Patrick shine alone. This decision wasn't easy. Imagine being married to one of the most famous athletes in the world, but choosing to live like a regular person. While other cricket wives were getting magazine covers and endorsement deals, Patrick's wife was making breakfast, doing grocery shopping, and living a completely normal life. She became his secret weapon, the person who kept him grounded when the whole world was going crazy about his bowling. The couple has children, but their identities are protected better than government secrets. These kids grew up knowing their dad was a legend, but somehow they managed to have normal childhoods. Patrick made sure of that. He didn't want his children to be known as Patrick Patterson's kids. He wanted them to be known for their own achievements and personalities. There are amazing stories about how Patrick raised his children. He would wake up early every morning to make them breakfast before school. He attended every parent-teacher meeting, every school play, every sports day. When other cricket dads were traveling and missing their kids' important moments, Patrick made sure he was always there. He coached his son in the backyard, not with the intensity of a professional trainer, but with the patience of a loving father who just wanted to spend time with his boy. His daughter inherited Patrick's strong personality, but in a completely different way. While Patrick expressed his strength through cricket, she channeled hers into academics and community work. She's described by family friends as brilliant, kind, and completely uninterested in cricket fame. She's proud of her father's achievements, but she's building her own path in life. In 2016, something incredible happened that showed just how much Patrick loves his family. He organized a secret trip back to Jamaica with his children. This wasn't for publicity or photos, it was a father's gift to his kids. He wanted them to meet their grandparents and understand their roots. The trip was kept so private that only family members knew about it. Those who witnessed it said it was deeply emotional for everyone involved. During this trip, Patrick's children got to see their father in a completely different light. They saw him as the grandson who never forgot where he came from, the son who still respected his parents, the man who valued family above everything else. It was a transformative experience that brought the whole family even closer together. Now let's talk about where Patrick Patterson actually lives. His home is nothing like what you'd expect from a cricket superstar. While other famous athletes live in massive mansions with swimming pools and fancy cars in the driveway, Patrick chose something completely different. His house is comfortable but modest, warm but not flashy. It's the kind of place where you feel relaxed the moment you walk in. The living room is like a museum of memories, but in the most natural way possible. Cricket photos hang next to family pictures. Trophies sit on shelves alongside his children's school awards. It's not designed to impress visitors. It's designed to make the family feel at home. Every item in the room tells a story, and Patrick can talk for hours about each memory. The kitchen is the heart of the Patterson home. This is where the magic happens every day. Patrick's wife is known among family and friends as an incredible cook. She prepares meals that bring everyone together, turning ordinary dinners into special family moments. Patrick often helps with cooking, not because he has to, but because he enjoys the simple pleasure of preparing food with his wife. Sunday dinners at the Patterson house are legendary among their close friends. The table is filled with delicious food. The conversation flows easily between cricket stories and family updates, and laughter echoes through the house. These aren't fancy dinner parties. They're genuine family gatherings where the outside world's pressures simply don't exist. The garden outside Patrick's home is his personal sanctuary. This is where he goes to think, to relax, and to find peace. Early morning neighbors sometimes see him tending to his plants, finding satisfaction in the simple act of gardening. The garden represents everything Patrick values: patience, growth, nurturing, and the understanding that beautiful things take time to develop. When it comes to cars, Patrick Patterson's choices tell you everything about his personality. He doesn't own a collection of expensive sports cars to show off his wealth. Instead, his garage contains practical vehicles that serve real purposes in his family's life. His everyday car is reliable and comfortable, perfect for school runs, grocery trips, and family road trips. But there is one special car that reveals Patrick's softer side. He owns a classic vehicle that he maintains with the same dedication he once brought to his cricket fitness. This isn't about showing off Anuris. It's about appreciating quality craftsmanship and having something special for rare occasions when he wants to remember what it feels like to have power and control. Local mechanics who work on Patrick's cars describe him as knowledgeable, respectful, and surprisingly hands-on. He's not the type of celebrity who throws money at problems. Instead, he's someone who understands value and takes care of what he owns. He often spends time talking to mechanics about how to maintain his vehicles properly, showing the same attention to detail that made him a great bowler. Now we need to talk about the elephant in the room, Patrick Patterson's money situation. This is where his story gets really interesting and somewhat sad. Unlike modern cricket players who earn millions of dollars and have financial advisors managing huge investment portfolios, Patrick played during a time when cricket salaries were much smaller. Patrick's earnings came mainly from his playing contracts, with very few endorsement opportunities compared to what today's cricket stars enjoy. During his playing days, he was smart enough to avoid spending money on flashy things. Instead, he focused on providing security for his family and saving for their future. He bought a modest home, reliable cars, and made sure his children's education was fully funded. However, the transition from professional cricket to regular life brought financial challenges that Patrick hadn't fully anticipated. The steady income from cricket stopped, but family expenses continued. Healthcare costs, home maintenance, and daily living expenses don't stop just because you're not playing cricket anymore. There have been periods when Patrick faced real financial difficulties. These weren't caused by bad decisions or wasteful spending. They were simply the reality of trying to maintain a family lifestyle without the income that had supported it for years. During these tough times, Patrick handled the situation with the same dignity he showed throughout his cricket career. The cricket community, recognizing Patrick's contributions to the sport and his quiet dignity during difficult periods, has stepped up to help in various ways. Former teammates have organized benefit matches to raise money for Patrick's family. Fans have contributed to support funds set up by cricket associations. These aren't charity handouts, they're recognition of Patrick's contribution to cricket and acknowledgement that the sport has a responsibility to take care of its legends. Patrick has never publicly complained about his financial situation or asked for help directly. His pride and dignity have remained intact even during the most challenging times. This attitude has earned him even more respect from those who know his story. A typical day in Patrick Patterson's life right now would probably surprise most people. His mornings start early, not because he has a demanding schedule, but because he's maintained the discipline that made him a successful athlete. He begins with light exercise, maybe a walk around his neighborhood, some stretching, or work in his garden. The goal isn't performance anymore, it's staying healthy and keeping his mind clear. Breakfast is usually a family affair when everyone's schedules allow it. These morning conversations reveal a man who's successfully changed from being the center of attention to being a supportive family member who finds real joy in other people's successes. Patrick takes genuine interest in his family's daily activities, his children's work projects, his wife's community involvement, and all the small details that make up a well-lived life. The middle part of Patrick's day often involves practical tasks that many celebrities pay other people to handle. Patrick does his own errands, maintains his own home, and takes care of family responsibilities personally. This isn't because he can't afford help, it's because he finds purpose and satisfaction in taking care of his own life. Patrick has become quite a reader since retiring from cricket. He spends time learning about subjects he never had time to explore during his playing career: history, gardening, cooking, home improvement. He's curious about many different topics now that he has time to pursue interests beyond cricket. Afternoons might bring visits from old teammates passing through town, phone calls from family members, or volunteer work with local cricket programs. Patrick has quietly become involved in youth development, sharing his knowledge and experience with the next generation of players. He doesn't do this for publicity or recognition, he does it because he understands how sports can change young people's lives for the better. These coaching sessions with young players are some of Patrick's favorite activities now. He sees himself in these eager teenagers who dream of playing professional cricket. He shares not just technical bowling advice, but life lessons about dedication, respect, and handling both success and failure. The young players are amazed to learn from someone who was once considered the most feared bowler in world cricket. Evenings in the Patterson household are reserved for family time, dinner together when possible, conversations about everyone's day, and the quiet moments that strengthen family relationships. Patrick has learned to value these ordinary moments in ways he never could during his playing career when travel and training dominated his schedule. The challenges Patrick has faced since retiring from cricket are both unique to professional athletes and universally human. The biggest challenge was learning to redefine his identity. For years he was Patrick Patterson, the fast bowler, the intimidator, the match winner. Learning to be comfortable as simply Patrick, the husband, father, and community member required a complete shift in how he saw himself. This identity change was harder than anyone outside professional sports can imagine. When your entire adult life has been defined by your performance in one specific area, stepping away from that can feel like losing yourself completely. Patrick worked through this challenge slowly, with the support of his family and close friends who helped him realize that his worth as a person went far beyond his cricket achievements. Physical challenges have also been a major part of Patrick's post-cricket journey. Fast bowling is incredibly demanding on the human body, and the effects become obvious years after retirement. Patrick deals with various injuries and physical limitations that are natural consequences of pushing his body to its absolute limits for so many years. Rather than feeling sorry for himself about these physical issues, Patrick has approached them with the same determination he brought to his cricket career. He works with doctors and physical therapists to maintain his health and has adapted his daily routine to accommodate his body's changing needs. He's learned that taking care of his health is now his most important job. Mental health has been another area where Patrick had to learn to navigate unfamiliar territory. The intensity and pressure of international cricket, combined with the sudden absence of those challenges after retirement, created psychological adjustments that were difficult to manage alone. Patrick has been quietly open with close friends about the importance of mental health support for retired athletes. He's become an advocate within the cricket community for better resources and understanding of these psychological challenges. Patrick believes that sports organizations have a responsibility to help their former players transition to life after professional athletics, not just during their careers but for years afterward. Despite all these challenges, Patrick's strength and resilience have been remarkable. He's approached each difficulty the same way he once approached opposing batsmen, with determination, strategy, and confidence that he could overcome whatever obstacles he faced. This mindset has not only helped him personally, but has made him a valuable mentor to other retired athletes facing similar transitions. The respect and affection that the cricket community continues to show Patrick Patterson is one of the most heartwarming aspects of his story. Former teammates don't just remember his bowling ability, they talk about his character, his sense of humor, and his loyalty as a friend. The relationships he built during his playing career have lasted and grown stronger over the years. When Patrick occasionally appears at cricket events or runs into fans in public, people are often surprised by his humility and genuine interest in their lives. He remembers conversations, asks about people's families, and shows the kind of personal attention that reveals his true character.
These interactions prove that Patrick's cricket career was about more than personal achievement. It was about providing entertainment and inspiration to people who found joy in watching him play. Current cricket players, especially fast bowlers, still seek Patrick's advice and guidance. They understand that they're talking to someone who mastered one of the most difficult skills in all of sports. Patrick is generous with his knowledge, always willing to share insights about bowling technique, mental preparation, and handling the pressures of international cricket. The legacy Patrick Patterson has built extends far beyond his impressive cricket statistics. He's created a model for how professional athletes can transition to private life with dignity and grace. His story shows that it's possible to be grateful for past achievements without being trapped by them, to honor your public legacy while building a meaningful private life. Patrick's approach to life after cricket demonstrates that real success isn't measured by continued fame or accumulating wealth, but by the quality of relationships you maintain, the positive impact you have on others, and the personal satisfaction that comes from living according to your deepest values. Here's something incredible that most people don't know. Patrick Patterson has been quietly helping other retired cricketers who are struggling with similar transitions. He's become an unofficial mentor and support system for former players dealing with identity changes, financial difficulties, or health problems. He does this completely privately, never seeking recognition or publicity for his efforts. This helping network that Patrick has created represents the best of what sports can be. Former competitors supporting each other through life's challenges, sharing resources and wisdom, and proving that the bonds formed through shared experiences in professional athletics can last a lifetime. The lessons from Patrick Patterson's journey apply to anyone facing major life changes. His story shows the importance of family support, the value of maintaining perspective during both good times and difficult periods, and the possibility of finding new sources of purpose and meaning when old ones are no longer available. Patrick has proven that dignity, authenticity, and commitment to personal values can carry you through any challenge life presents. He's shown that true strength isn't just about throwing a cricket ball fast, it's about handling whatever life throws at you with grace, courage, and determination. As we reach the end of this deep look into Patrick Patterson's hidden world, it's clear that the most important parts of his story are being written right now, away from cameras and crowds, in the daily moments of life with the people he loves most. His real legacy isn't just about the batsmen he got out, or the matches he helped win. It's about the man he's become and the life he's built after the cheering stopped. Patrick Patterson's greatest victory isn't recorded on any cricket scorecard. It's in the love of his family, the respect of his friends, the positive impact he's had on young players, and the peace he's found in simply being himself. His story proves that sometimes the most meaningful chapters of a legend's life are the ones nobody talks about, the ones lived quietly, with dignity, love, and purpose. If this exclusive look into Patrick Patterson's secret world has opened your eyes to the real story behind one of cricket's greatest legends, show your support by smashing that like button right now, and subscribing to our channel for more untold stories of sports heroes you thought you knew but really didn't. Share this video with every cricket fan in your life, because Patrick Patterson's incredible story deserves to be heard and celebrated by everyone who loves the game. Drop a comment below and tell us what shocked you most about this cricket legend's private life, or share your own memories of watching Patrick Patterson dominate batsmen during his amazing career. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into the secret lives of sports legends. Patrick Patterson's story proves that the greatest victories in life happen far away from any playing field, in the quiet moments of love, family, and living with purpose. Thank you for staying with us through this incredible journey into the heart of what makes a true champion.